friends. I am in my office once again because our organist Steve is rehearsing on the organ. As you may have noticed, some of you may have noticed, many of the pipes of the organ have been removed because we're finally having them repaired after the ice storm from almost a year ago. You remember that ice storm back in February? Yeah, the organ was damaged back then. We finally get to have those pieces repaired. You probably didn't even know that the organ was damaged, did you? And that is all due to our incredible musicians, Steve and Melissa and Sally. We wouldn't know, but I'm so glad that we finally get to have it repaired. I have a friend back in Kansas City who repairs organs, and I was at his house one night, and he had pieces of leather all over his kitchen table. They were part of the bellows, he told me, the part of the organ that ensures that air, right, goes through the pipes, right? You gotta have air going through those pipes to have a pipe organ. He was in the process of repairing some pieces of leather, replacing some pieces of the leather, and he told me that it was absolutely worth the work. I mean, it was tedious, but it's absolutely worth it. I asked him why, and he said because that's just the height of the technology. It just doesn't get better than leather when it comes to pipe organs. It just doesn't. People have tried to come up with things throughout the years, but they never have. They've never been able to find anything that works better than leather. And people who work on organs and repair and build organs, they've just finally come to accept. Listen, if it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. This week we're going to find Jesus talking about something that works. And if it works, then we work it. We're going to read a story about Jesus going back to his hometown and telling them what his ministry is all about. I like to refer to this story as Jesus' mission statement. What I love about this story is that Jesus is not trying to come up with something new. He's reaching back into the history of his people, and he's reclaiming something that has always been there. He's reclaiming it anew. I think that has a lot of importance for our own lives. When we think about who we are and what God is calling us to do, are we trying to come up with something new and fancy, or are we going back into our history, the history of the people of God, and are we claiming something that has always been there? I'm excited to worship with you either on site or online. Stay safe. Wear your masks, wash your hands. You know the drill. I have hope that this surge is almost over. It was supposed to peak this last week. The models have been right before. I hope the models are right this time, and it won't be too much longer before we're all back together just like we like it. Friends, we'll see you for worship on Sunday. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.